Alright, hello everyone, this is Traxxas Master 123 here, and today I want to give everybody a little rundown of our trucks and everything that we have, most of the things that we have, and I'll be doing some more of these things throughout the year. I'll be showing you more ways of how I build the tracks, more ways of how I paint the tracks. I might even, if I remember, I might even do a tutorial on how I paint the Traxxas Finals tracks and even put up a video of me painting them. With the help of others. But right now, I want to show you my trucks. These are the trucks we use, the 4 trucks that I own, that our family owns, which is the main, I guess you could call it the main Traxxas Master 123 base, so I'm going to call it. But first we have my, I think it was one of the last trucks I got was this one. Yeah, I'm kind of going backwards here. This was one of the last trucks I got. It came with the Monster Mutt body, which is behind it. It came with the Monster Mutt body, and it was a pretty sick truck. I got it, and I loved it. It's how I got the Monster Mutt body, and I love the Monster Mutt truck itself. So in this truck, it is currently brushed. It is the only truck that is not brushless that we have. So right now, it's only got the main. It's all stock. Most of it's stock. You got some extra bearings that might be non-stock, but mostly everything is stock in that truck. So yeah, tires and everything are stock. Nothing's painted. This truck we mostly use for alternatives. We mostly use this, like we've used this truck for Grinder, Monster Mutt, Captain's Curse. We used it last Traxxas Finals 8. We used it for Grinder. Same with 7. We used this truck. I don't think we used this truck for last year's show. I think it actually was broken the first show last year in 7. I'm not 100% sure. Oh no, this was used for Monster Mutt in Traxxas Final 7. So it's an alternating truck. It also could be used for Gravedigger, as seen in my last video. It was used on Gravedigger. So it's a pretty cool truck. It's still got a lot of power to it. It's not too old. I think I've had this truck for about 2 years. So moving on to the next truck, we have my Son of a Digger truck. Obviously I use this truck mostly for Son of a Digger. I also use it for Fast Lane and sometimes Gate Crasher, but usually not any other trucks. I might use it for Gravedigger this year, Purple Gravedigger as well. I'm gonna use it probably. But this truck is actually brushless, and it has the Radiant Reactor. I'm not exactly sure of the exact name, but it is the Radiant Reactor, as you could try to see through the mud there. Radiant. So it's pretty powerful motor, or ESC and motor, yeah. But unfortunately, the truck does not give much acceleration because of the motor. I'm not sure if there's something wrong with it. We'll have to figure it out before the big event this summer. But and I have these Proline tires. I'm not exactly sure the name. I think it says on the side. Not sure though. Well, I've already done a review kind of thing on that. The tires, you could go look that up on my channel. It's there somewhere. So next we have my brother's truck, my brother's main truck. He is the driver. He will be the driver of Maximum Destruction this year. In the past he's driven Grinder. He's driven Monster Energy. He won last year in Traxxas Final 7. He won with Monster Energy last year, and that was pretty awesome. I think that was pretty cool. But not with this truck. This truck is mostly used for Maximum Destruction. I also use it for Grinder, Monster Energy. I don't think it's ever been used for Gravedigger. And I think it's been used for Captain's Curse before, and maybe Monster Mutt. So this is also kind of an alternating truck, but mostly used for Max D. As you can see, we have painted the tires orange, an orangish red, which is really cool. I think they're actually red. Oh no, they're orange. They're orange. Okay, so right now it's set up to use. It's actually set up to use the green Gravedigger right there. That's actually custom. So in it is actually a brushless motor as well as this one. Not the same one though. It has the Castle Creation Sidewinder 3 in it. It currently is. It's a pretty fast truck. It's not too bad. It runs really well. It's held up a lot, and it's just a great truck. It's definitely one of my favorites because of how fast it can go. He's won a lot with this truck. Moving on to the next truck is my Gravedigger, my oldest truck, and definitely the most beat up. This truck is currently undergoing major fixing. This truck is currently actually broken, and I'm not sure what's wrong with it. We might have to take it to some hobby shop somewhere. Not exactly sure what's wrong with it, but this truck is mainly used for Gravedigger and Monster Energy. Mostly those two trucks. Never really any other trucks except for those two. I think it might have been used for Max D a while ago, or maybe that was one of my friends. I'm not 100% sure. But this truck also has the Castle Creation Sidewinder 3 in it, and it's just as fast as the other truck, if not faster, but not by much. It's a great truck. Also, it brakes a lot though because of how old it is. It's the first Traxxas I ever got. That was back in, I think, April of 2012. So this is a pretty old truck. This is 4 years old, this truck. It's been through a lot. So now we're gonna move on to some of the other stuff I use. We're gonna go into the batteries now. One of them is in this truck. The main batteries I use, they are, let's see if I can get an extra one that I have lying around. Okay, here. They are Onyx 3000 mAh batteries. I can't tell what voltage they are. I think they're 8.4. They're a bit cut out there. They're Traxxas. They're pretty good batteries. These have held up for a while. Unfortunately, though, for some of them, you will have to buy a connector to be able to connect them with the Traxxas trucks, unless you change the connectors in the trucks, which is even more work. So that's your choice there. We also use the stock Traxxas batteries, the power cell batteries, so the 3000 mAh ones. So they're pretty good. In the past, we've also used I don't remember. I think it was Duratrax as well. It was a 5000 mAh battery, but it didn't last long, and it kind of wouldn't take any charge later on. I've done a review on these before. These 3000 mAh Venom power batteries. I really don't know much about them, but they're pretty good. They lasted a while, and they're still going. They're still going strong. So next we have the bodies. The bodies I have a lot of, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's 12. I think I counted right. Yep, I counted right. Okay. Okay. So, well, there's actually only 11 running out of all these trucks. If you could spot which one, put it in the comments, and then continue the video and see if you're right. I'll tell you which one later. So, Monster Mutt. Well, I'll start with over here at Monster Mutt. Monster Mutt is a great body. Like I said, I got it with that truck. And most of our trucks have these clip kind of holder thingies, so we don't have to go looking for clips all over the place. It's really helpful because you can get the bodies on and off quickly. And as you can see, maybe in videos with the trucks going crazy, you cannot tell the damages on these bodies. But as you can see, they're pretty damaged and pretty dirty. But like you see here, it's the front of the body is bolted on. It's bolted with a thing of metal because the truck gets destroyed a lot. The front of it was totally destroyed by the bumper, I think 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. So the truck's pretty beat. This body actually isn't too bad. The only reinforcing is obviously the front, but it's not too bad. This is one of my worst ones. Captain's Curse is, as you can see, is when you hold it sideways. It's pretty bent up. It's a pretty bent up truck. As you can see, we got like tape and metal all over it. This thing is nuts. This thing you can see bolts on the side. The thing's ripped. This is a pretty beat up body. It's pretty nuts. It's got a lot of damages. Next we have Monster Energy, which is a champion, as well as Monster Mutt. This one is actually a custom body that I got. Oh, and by the way, Captain's Curse I got extra. I found it on eBay, cheap. Whenever I just dropped the Monster Energy body. I got Captain's Curse cheap online, and I was buying other trucks and stuff. I got it. I was buying. I think it was a little while ago, but I bought Captain's Curse and I was able to get it cheap. So then we have the Monster Energy body, which is a great body, custom. Don't know who made it. The guy was on eBay selling it. I was looking for cool bodies, maybe for last year's new season, for 2015 season, and I found this one. It was pretty sweet. It's just a regular Stampede grinder type body with the Stampede decals, but with Monster Energy decals on it as well. Pretty cool truck. Also, this one's pretty beat up. It's not as bad as some of the other ones since it's newer, but the back of it is sliced right here, which is kind of hurts the truck a little bit when you're laying there. Next we have Grinder, which is also a pretty beat body. I got this from a guy that I knew. We went up to our hobby store the one day. We were looking at grinder trucks, And they had the grinder truck up there, but we didn't want to buy the whole truck just to get the body. So one of the guys there said, "Oh, I know a buddy who has an extra grinder body." So we went to see him and we bought the body. It was like 20 bucks. It was a pretty good deal. The truck has held up pretty well. It's pretty beat though, as you can see. You can see the back here is really beat. Got a lot of holes there. Clip holes are all over the place. And the bottom has also metal things holding it together. So that's that. This is the new truck also from last year. Fast Lane, which was a pretty good addition. It's a custom truck. We bought this body at a yard sale type place, and we bought it there, and it was just white. It was just a white body, and my dad actually painted this, the lights and everything. Nothing's decaled except for as you can see, the Fast Lane logo, because I bought this body about 2 years ago, and I never used it until last year. It's pretty cool. You got Fast Lane. That was this truck was named by Monster Jam TV, also on YouTube. He has a lot of good videos. You should go check him out. But that's that body. The cool blue. I don't know what kind of car it is. If you know cars, you can tell me. I don't care. Here's another cool body. Also custom. We bought it online on eBay. We got a lot of stuff on eBay. Oh yeah, Fastlane's one of the only trucks that does not have the clip enforcer thingies on it. So that they will be put on later. But Gatecrasher is a truck that's been seen a lot in my videos, and people are like, what's the little silver truck? What's that truck? That futuristic looking silver truck? It's a Gatecrasher. I mean, everybody calls it Gatecrusher, but it's actually Gatecrasher. So if you're asking me about the truck, please put Gatecrasher. So this truck is actually really cool. This was a clear body when we first got it. We got this about 2-3 years ago. It's made by JC Concepts. Was the people who basically had it on eBay. They had their bodies on eBay, so I bought one of them. This was the one that would fit the Stampede, and it was a pretty sick body, Gatecrasher. I mean, this truck does not have any damages. It has not been in many shows, just a small Traxxas jams. It has never been. It's actually one of the only bodies to never see a Traxxas Jam finals. It has been in one of the intermissions, but it was never actually in the show. So that's a cool fact. And the next body, the most destroyed body that I have, Maximum Destruction, is actually undergoing body reinforcing right now, just like the Gravedigger truck over there. It's getting fixed up. As you can see, there's a rip there. There's a rip over the windshield there. The front's pretty torn up. The back of it's got holes in it everywhere. It's cracked in the back right there. The thing is just destroyed. And look at the bottom. The bottom is being reinforced with like a gluey type thing with mesh and metal. A lot of metal. This thing is like, I'm surprised it's not lined with metal at this point. This truck is totally just battered and destroyed. But it is a great body. This is one of the older bodies that I've had. I got this when I got that truck, the Maximum Destruction truck right there. And then I got about I think only about 2 months after I got my Gravedigger truck. So that's also an old truck. But this body has undergone a lot. Next, we have the body I don't use. If you were right, congratulations. This is the body I've never used at all yet. I bought this body as an extra a little while ago. I think about 3.5 years ago. I bought this as an extra body when the bodies were still cheap. And it is in extreme condition. We also, just in case, put a reinforcer on the bottom just to make sure it wouldn't fall apart like that one did, because that one's destroyed. But this one is in perfect condition, nothing wrong with it, except for the reinforced things. And it has the clip holders on it as well. So it's all ready to go in case that body decides to totally fall apart. So that's an extra body we have. Okay, a custom truck that's currently a little dirty. It was in the last Traxxas Jam. The custom 30th Green Gravedigger. This is a cool truck. This is pretty cool. We got this body. It's I'm pretty sure Parma or Tamaya. I'm not exactly sure, but it's one of them. And it came with the decals for the regular Gravedigger and all that stuff. We added the 30th stuff on it because we thought it would be cool. It was around the time when it was 30th anniversary for Gravedigger, so we decided to make our own green 30th anniversary Gravedigger. And it came out pretty good. It's a big body, unfortunately. It fits really big on the trucks. It's a 1/8 scale body, I think, so it's a little bit big. But it still works. It still works. And this truck actually has not seen a Traxxas Jam finals, but it will this year. It will see finals this year. Okay, one of the coolest bodies I have is the purple 30th anniversary Gravedigger. I've seen this body on eBay, brand new, go for about $200. So this is an expensive body if it was in new condition. But it is not, obviously. You got some holes everywhere. They're cracked. They're pretty cracked. There's a lot of stuff wrong with it. But it's still a great body. Held up really well. I've only had it about 2 years. I got it... Oh no, I've had this for about 4 years. 4 years I've had this body, so it's a pretty old body. It hasn't been used much since I knew it was a 30th. I didn't want to destroy it too much. So, but this year it's going to be destroyed. Probably. Okay, this is the most destroyed body. Besides the Max D, this is the next in line. Gravedigger is really destroyed. This is also undergoing reinforcing on the body. There's holes everywhere. There's like a... Oh, that's the regular hole for the antenna. But this is also has... Oh, it has no metal. I thought this truck had metal on it. I guess not. I guess not. But the truck has lots and lots of reinforcements on it. Reinforcements like everywhere on the truck. The back of it was actually totally smashed at the end of last year. As you can see, all the little cracks at the bottom. The back of it was totally destroyed at the end of last year. Okay, now this truck has a lot of metal on it. This is our son of a digger truck, obviously. It's got a lot of metal on it, as you might see the bolts on the outside. It's got a lot of, oh man, like right there. I remember when that happened. The truck landed on the back end and it totally bent in. And that's pretty crazy. Oh, look at it. So much destruction. But it's got the clip holders and everything's all good and fine. A little bit dirty, but that's all right. So that is my setup for the trucks. That is basically all of my trucks. That is the bodies and the trucks. So that's pretty much it. There's nothing much else to say except for I'll see you next time at the next Traxxas Jam some other time, because this was a long video and I'm very sorry that this was so long, but I wanted to get through this because maybe some people wanted to see what my trucks are and what trucks I have. So thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.